Alright everyone, so welcome back. Last session, you all had finished securing the catacombs beneath the High Hall Cathedral in the fallen city of Elsero. While you were there, recuperating, resting, planning your next moves, you got a glimpse of the hellscape that lay far beneath the city. The city itself, more or less a mountain upside down, floating several hundred feet above the plains of Avernus, the first circle of the Nine Hells. You saw that there was a massive conflict being fought beneath you. Demons and devils, ordered legions versus endless hordes, clashing with one another, buying you all some time, a little bit of a strange reprieve, as the devils could not focus all of their energy towards pacifying the city. So after witnessing that, you all found out what happened to Ulder Ravengard. He had survived the city's descent and had become more or less a de facto leader of the remaining survivors. One of the few able people that would be able to take over that leadership position for the survivors. But after an endless pouring of undead was coming from a nearby cemetery, Ulder gathered several of the remaining fighters that were left in the city and made for the Grand Cemetery. You all learned that the Grand Cemetery was home to a very special item, something renowned and well known, hidden, well, not necessarily hidden, but kept beneath the Grand Cemetery ossuary. Ulder, having gone there to both see if he could find that item and potentially stop the source of all of those undead creatures pouring out towards the High Hall. So you left the High Hall, made your way over to that Grand Cemetery, and fought no small number of undead creatures in your way as you approached and as you got there. So that is where we pick up today. You are all still trying to work your way into that cemetery, dealing with the defenders. And that is where we're going to go ahead and pick up today. So, you all had just fought off the spectral defenders of the Grand Cemetery here. Several specters and shadows emerging from the pillars that are still warping, seeming to fight over the imagery that they portray, whether they're going to portray the fiendish nature of the plane they find themselves in, or the celestial nature of what these once were devoted to. So, you took care of all of those spectral creatures, and Lulu, in all of her bubbly sunshininess, decided to take a look inside, and before she could make her way inside, accidentally drew the attention of the rest of the defenders that were inside of the Grand Cemetery ossuary. Several undead minotaurs raising up from their slumber and stalking towards the shattered stained glass windows and out towards you all. So that is where we are now, and we'll go ahead and roll initiative to get things started.
Question: How do I delete a token action?
I would need to do that. So you just let me know. Oh, to delete a specific token action, like just one?
No, probably all of them,
Okay.
honestly. There's just a lot. I just need an initiative up there.
Okay, so if you want something to be up there, the only way, like, we can either get rid of all of them, or you'll have to select which ones that you want to keep. So to do that, you just shift, double click your token, or you can just open your character sheet. That works as well. And then you're going to go over to abilities, to attributes and abilities, where it says basic bio and info, character sheet, attributes and abilities.
Oh, yes.
Yep, you're going to open that up, and then everything that has a blue checkbox next to it on the right is going to show up in the token actions. You can get rid of as many of those as you want. You could literally get rid of all of them and only have initiative there. But yeah. But initiative, check, save, and your most frequently used attacks are usually what I like to keep up there when I'm using it myself. Rhea, there she is.
Ooh, theirs looks different now. it's like rolled differently.
Yeah.
Is it?
Hey Sean,
It's,
so
I
this
guess it's group. I guess it's group initiative.
Sean, so this white wall here, this has got shattered stained glass,
Correct.
visible
Broken
to see
stained glass
through,
window.
large enough to reach through.
Large enough to jump through. Large enough for a minotaur to jump through.
Got it. Okay. But this
Correct.
is elevated above us, correct? This is-
Correct.
what do
I
say?
believe we called it a
Okay.
5-foot elevation there.
And there's the stairs,
Yep.
and that's the door.
That is a
Door.
cracked open door.
Ray, I just decided to run around and do
Okay. All right. Anacola, you will be up first.
Ooh, okay. I can walk on this side, right? It's like not too small. To get. I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
I
that's
did,
fine. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I was here. Then. Can I squeeze past this guy or no?
It would be a contested athletics check to get past him.
Okay, that's a no. I'll just start hitting him. Yes. Ouch, an 11.
11 does not hit.
I'll hit again.
24 certainly
What?
hits.
Okay, so that's 6 bludgeoning, or flat, like doubled, and then 1 necrotic.
Okay. All right. So your strike splinters several of the ribs. It is certainly doing a considerable amount of damage to it. So 6 bludgeoning. Right. Anything else?
Would I have cover if I moved down here?
Down where?
Like if I moved out of his range, I mean, sorry. If I moved out of his range from like here, moved to here.
If he tried to attack you from there, yeah, you would. That would be cover.
like
Call it
half
half
or
cover.
full?
Call it half cover.
I'll stay here.
Right, Bill.
Sean, since our last combat ended abruptly and we jumped right into this,
Mhm.
using it as a break between sessions, I would still be raging or no?
Yes, you would still be raging.
Okay.
Wouldn't you have had to
Bill.
attack the last 6 seconds?
We kind of just jumped from initiative to initiative. It's still the time that has passed is still technically the same round. We just didn't save the initiative, so still the same combat.
Bill will, like, as he has a new fillet, just cleaning it off, he turns and sees the large minotaur, and he'll just come running right at him. And I will attempt to grapple him.
Okay. Athletics. Not bad, not bad.
Not like the other one, though.
Bill, as you reach up and grapple with this creature, it is able to just shift its body weight and easily break free of that grasp.
Isn't Bill raging?
Advantage with 28. Yeah.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was gonna say, dang, these guys are strong.
Right.
But
I forgot about your advantage on athletics check. So yes, it's 22 is no match for that 28, and Bill, you do have
get
it.
some. Oh, like as I pull him down, like essentially, twist his knee to get him to drop down. As I grapple him, then I'm gonna try and stab him with my extra attack.
Okay. Like your bonus action attack, offhand attack.
No, because I get extra attack now because I hit level 5 with my grenade.
It's when you take the attack action. I don't think you can exchange a grapple in exchange for one of the attacks.
Very good. All right, then I'll just stab it with my extra attack then. And I wouldn't get sneak on this either.
Mine
It's
is
gonna
not
help.
going to do
Doesn't
it.
matter. Just hear him randomly screaming, trying to stab at random things.
Nice.
Just whipping things around. That's... I don't have a bonus action I think I can do. So that's what I got.
Okay. One of the minotaurs in the back now fully up onto its feet, is going to charge forward and just burst through the stained glass window down here to the south, revealing itself and turning, looking at everyone around, trying to find a good victim. That is all of its turn, though. Next one is going to do something very similar.
Oh wait.
I just
thought-
realized
over
I'm not
here.
in the turn order.
Go ahead and roll your initiative again.
As this guy gets within 10 feet of me, I'm gonna use my thing on him.
Okay. He is now within 10 feet of you.
Initiative.
Okay, so we'll just...
Oh, yeah, sweet.
Althea, you'll go right after this Minotaur.
Okay.
Oh, he can actually get out and up to here. Nice. Okay.
Oh. Yeah, this guy just needs to make a con save.
He gets a nat 1.
Yay, 5 points of necrotic.
Okay. It is going to swing its enormous great axe down at Anacola. Anacola, that is a crit. 26
Oh.
for
Silvery barbs.
silvery barbs. Second attack.
Just real.
Go ahead.
Is there any short rests or long rests since I was gone?
I don't think we used any of your abilities? Question mark.
Yeah.
Okay.
All we did was Eldritch Blast.
Okay, so there was a long rest before you left the High Hall. There was no encounters between the High Hall and getting to the ossuary, so it is safe to say that you have all of your abilities.
Cool.
Okay, 18 to hit on the second attack.
18 is my AC.
10 slashing.
Ouch.
Considerably better than 24. Right. Lulu. Lulu is concentrating on something. We were talking about this a second ago. We are assuming that Lulu is concentrating on Bless, having gotten back one of her spells. So,
That's right.
who does she have blessed? Because I don't remember.
It
I know I was
me,
blessed because I
Kroll.
put it into my sheet.
Remember? Yeah, it was definitely the ones who can.
So,
sure Kroll was
Plus
one
wouldn't
of
have
them.
saved me.
I think.
Balafon, Krull.
I think it was Althea as well because she can make a lot of attacks.
Okay, so Balafon, Althea, and Krull are blessed.
And Bill.
I think there's only 3 targets.
Did she bless Valafon?
She did.
That-
because
yeah.
Oh yes, because it's you hit hard when you do hit. Yes.
So we'll say, since Althea wasn't here, we'll say that it was more likely Valafon, Krull, and Bill.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
gonna mark myself with a blue circle so I remember.
Now, Lulu is going to do as Lulu does, and she is going to get right here next to you, Anacola, and she is going to let loose with one of her trumpeting blasts.
Oh, was that the cone?
Yes.
Ooh.
That's why she's getting right next to you.
If she went like right here or whatever, could she hit all 3?
He-
She could. You know, never mind. I think she's just going to use her headbutt. She only has 2 trumpets a day. On this one.
Max damage. Let's go.
Yeah, go Lulu. Right. Balafon.
I'm too far away. Anacola, are you comfortable there or you want out?
I'm. I need melee, but I'll be fine. I have
Okay.
cover.
I'm right next to you. You'll be great. No big deal.
Yeah.
So
I'm
I've
beef jerky.
I
yeah, it's
will
only
move
these
to
two that I'm worried
there,
about. It's only these guys that I'm worried
and
about.
I will send a chill touch at the closest one.
Okay. 19 hits for 3
19
necrotic.
for 3.
Oh right, they're undead. Yes.
So it has disadvantage on attack rolls against me
Nice.
until the end of my next turn. That's it for me.
Okay. The other Minotaur, you all hear thunderous, just bone on stone clacking as one of the Minotaurs charges towards the northern door, gets to it, and just charges directly into it, flinging that stone door wide open. It's taking a step out. Perfectly brings us to Rhea, who is going to swing. I think she's gonna try for Iskaros. I think she's going to let out some curse strewn praising for Iskaros, and make her persuasion check, DC 15.
I don't remember if she got it this time already or not.
She has not tried it yet, and succeeds. Fantastic. She's gonna swing Iskaros two-handed. Nice.
And crits.
Hey.
She should have
Does
bonuses.
she
to
really
that.
not have a plus?
No,
to
I was
hit?
about to say like she should have bonuses to that. Let me double check her character sheet real quick. Yeah, she gets a +1 for strength. She's proficient, so that should be a total of +3. Damage is good. Okay. Okay.
So I was supposed to go after the Minotaur, right?
Oh, my bad. Yep, you totally were.
Alright.
Go ahead.
I will get into this fight because I'm all the way back here for some reason, which doesn't make any sense to me, but...
We wanted to make sure you didn't get too fucked up.
With my 22 AC.
Oh, yeah. Well, the things that were attacking y'all, shadows and specters,
Oh, yeah.
it would have been quite bad for you.
Yeah, they didn't
Really?
care. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can barely carry anything right now because they bit me and sapped my strength.
Let's see here.
Way to go for the Minotaur.
I kind of just want to get their attention. So we're going to... 10, 15, 20, 25, 30... to there.
Do you clank
I'm
your
going-
armor loudly as you run over?
No, but I am going to cast Compelled Duel
Oh, nice.
on this one right here to get it away from everyone. Then... And then I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast that one.
It fails on its wisdom save.
Cool, cool.
Oh, who did Valafon give advantage to, by the way?
Okay, question.
Oh, Troll.
Roll.
It's 15 hit.
15 hits.
Cool. So 10 damage.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Good stuff. That is going to bring us to Kroll. Did I miss anybody else?
Alright, so Kroll is gonna rage.
As one does.
Hell yeah. And then he's gonna just run down here with his moon touch sword.
Could he flank if
Attack
he goes?
that one.
Would
Well,
he
I got
go-
advantage right now.
Oh.
He has advantage on his first attack anyway.
Oh, yeah.
So
Oh.
So attack.
25
I
certainly
didn't
hits. Oh yeah.
Okay, so rage damage. I will do Orcish Fury right now as well.
Nice.
To add an extra. And then I'm gonna try to do a trip attack. So trip attack as well. Okay, and I'll get hell. 10 is still good, but
10 is still decent, yeah.
so 17.
17. All right. It does manage to keep its feet, Krull. These creatures, large and incredibly powerful, even without the flesh on their bones, still proving to be rather formidable. Gets a 24 on its strength save.
I will just I'll go ahead and just attack him again.
Okay.
16.
16 hits.
Okay, for 7.
Okay.
And I believe that's it.
Okay. So, Bill, the Minotaur skeleton that you have captured, it rises to its full height of over 11 feet tall, and it glowers down as you can see this green, smoky energy just pouring out from its eye sockets. And as it looks down at you, it is going to just bring its whole ass face down right into yours as hard as it can. It's a 17 to hit, Bill.
That hits.
All right. Headbutting you squarely in the top of the head. It is 13 bludgeoning.
So math skills, it'd be 6.
Yes.
Half a rage.
Yep, half round down. Okay. What is
Yeah.
Ghost up to?
Ghost, the scary ghost, his namesake being Goth, is going to run up and try and help Rhea.
Okay.
Can he run over to there? Is that like a thing he can do?
Yeah, he can do that.
Okay, yeah, he'll go over here and start hitting this.
Okay.
Oh,
14 hits. 14 hits.
Oh, nice. 9 piercing.
Nice. That's not bad. All right. Strength save. Strength save result is a 19.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. And that'll be his turn.
All right. Brings us to you, Anakoa.
Woo. Okay. So would I be able to slip through to here or no?
It would
Or
take.
I have to make...
It would take contested athletics checks.
Mm-hmm.
no.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try and hit him.
Okay.
23.
That's a hit. That's a hit.
9 bludgeoning and
Right.
2 necrotic.
So total of
That doubled.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 20 damage total.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna punch him in the ribs.
Nice. Oh
No,
no.
I'm
It hurts your hand.
Yeah, gotta wipe it off. Yeah, that's all I can do. I'm gonna
Okay.
stick here because this guy still can't reach me, I think, hopefully. So that's I'm good.
Okay, Bill.
After taking that forehead slap to the head, Bill is just like, his eyes are just on fire. Just, yes! And I'm just going to try and headbutt him like that. But I'm trying to, it's unarmed, isn't it?
Yeah, an unarmed attack.
I don't know where to do that on my thing here. On my character sheet. Because I don't have it on the macro bar.
Right, it's not one of your regular ones. Okay. Oh my god, D&D isn't doing this now, is it? I'm trying to look up a ruling and everything is just like trying to give me like 10 pages of like history. Like, Back in my day, when my party first tried this ability, we tried to punch someone in the face, and it went something like this.
Yeah,
What?
I'm just trying to look up the unarmed strike rules. The
1 point of damage plus your strength.
is that it? Thank you.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so go ahead and make an attack roll.
Plus he's raging, so yeah.
Help me here, Sean. I don't.
So you would roll.
But
You would roll. I'm
D20?
assuming it's not going to add your proficiency bonus, so it would just be a d20 plus your strength modifier. It does.
It adds yeah, because it's a you're always proficient in your unarmed strikes.
That makes sense. You know how to use your own fist, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean,
Cool.
checks out. But I'm using my forehead.
Checks
Yeah,
out.
let's do it.
Well,
All right.
yeah,
so
it's-
roll a d20, add 2 plus your strength modifier.
3,
Yeah,
so
make a
5,
strength
13,
That's a hit.
and I'm raging. Oh, okay, perfect.
So you can add your rage damage to that. So 1 plus your strength modifier in damage, and then whatever it is for rage.
4. Math is so hard.
Math, I know.
6. 6 bludgeoning damage then.
Nice. Doubled to 12. Its skull cracks a bit. Its daze kind of looks back like, what the fuck just happened? And then it looks down at you.
And I'm gonna do it again.
That's an interesting decision to do instead of.
It headbutted him, so he headbutts it back. It's doing
and very
damage.
barbarian. And the most effective thing you can do against a,
Right?
a
It's a hit.
skeleton.
So
So
another
6
6
damage
doubled to
again,
12.
bludgeoning.
Nice. I mean, that's one way to deal 24 bludgeoning damage to a skeleton.
Yeah.
And he's just like lost in it right now. He's just screaming madly, like trying to wrestle this guy as he's grappling him back and forth.
You'll just see Bill just headbutt exchanging with a freaking Minotaur.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
stand
Totally
back here
in
and
character.
silvery barbs
Totally in
crits and.
All right. Anything else from Bill?
Oh, that's it.
Brings us to... Oh, wrong Minotaur. Althea, you'll be next. It does bring us to the southern Minotaur, who is first going to just start slashing and clawing, trying to get past the other big-ass skeleton to try and get to Anacola. It can't, so in frustration, it's going to jump down to here, and then it is going to begin doing a bull charge motion. Make sure it has the movement to get to there. Pretty sure it does. Yep, perfect. It's going to begin
That's
a
40 feet of movement.
full charge movement. It's kicking up dirt behind it, and then it is going to just charge directly at Balafon. 40 feet of movement,
Rip.
indeed. Okay, so it's going to charge directly at Balafon and lower its head to attack with its horns. Balafon is a 14 to hit.
It definitely misses.
Nice. Okay.
I dance out of the way and laughing at it.
All right. Loses its balance a little bit, corrects itself, wondering where the hell you went, but that is its turn. Althea, you're up.
Alright. Let's see here. We're going to...
That's well into action.
Yep. Nice and close on this one now. Actually, that one's going to come towards me, so I'm going to go to this one right here. And I'm going to simply start attacking it.
Yeah, the movement you could have gotten to here and gotten advantage with flanking.
So 11 damage to him.
All right.
Is your your dueling style damage is the same as your weapon, right?
Yes.
So
22 damage to him.
Oh,
Because your flail is bludgeoning.
right, right. So yeah, 22, I guess. Forgot these guys are skeletons. And that will be it for me. I don't think I need
Okay.
to use anything else.
Okay. Brings us to the Minotaur who is down here fighting with Lulu, Kroll, and Anacola. And it is going to do what its dumb ass does and attack randomly between one of you three.
It is.
It
has
being
compelled
Compelled
duel on it.
Thank you.
Compelled duel on it.
So, it being what it is going to attempt to attack whoever has the compelled duel on it. So it is going to turn its back to Anacola, Kroll, and Lulu and begin that same bull charge movement, except this time it's going for Althea. It is going to charge away. Kroll, Lulu, and Anacola, you all get opportunity attacks.
Oh,
Actually, wait, hold up. Totally forgot about this about compelled duel. Apparently, if I attack another creature, it ends compelled duel.
Oh,
Did
rip.
not read that. Yeah, I probably would have attacked this creature instead.
We
I
will
didn't want
still
the
have it
kill to
attack
end.
you.
All right.
16
That was
hits?
my mistake.
Ooh.
16 does not hit.
Oh, 16 hits
Oh.
the Minotaur.
Oh,
He's talking
okay.
about the attacks of opportunity against it.
Cool, cool.
11 does not. Lulu misses, but luckily, Kroll's strike is enough to shatter what remains of its bones.
I hope.
Okay. That does bring us around to Lulu, who lets out a trumpet of triumph as she is sure she has slain that Minotaur. But she is then going to turn around and headbutt this one. And hit for 3 piercing. Balafon, you're up.
Is this thing wearing metal armor of any kind?
No, no armor.
Okay. Althea, you know, I think the best thing that I can do here is taunt the hell out of it and take the dodge action.
It's up to you. I mean, you could probably just keep attacking it.
Yeah, I guess it's just, I guess I should attack it. I'd have disadvantage if I did do chill touch on it, right? Because it's a
Correct.
ranged attack and it's in melee with me. Is that correct?
Yes, that is
Yeah.
correct.
It's a range spell, yeah.
Okay, in that case, I will be booming blade with my rapier. 17 hit,
17 hits.
so that will be 13 total damage.
Nice.
Thunder
Okay.
damage should be vulnerable to thunder damage too.
Yeah, that does make sense. Alas.
Yep.
Okay.
That's it for me.
The Minotaur that is up here is going to swing its great axe at either Rhea on a 1, Ghost on a 2.
Hey.
Does hit Rhea hard as fuck. Rhea
Oh, no.
staggers back quite a bit, taking 24 points of slashing from that hit.
Oh shit.
Darn.
Does bring us back around to Rhea, who, reeling from that hit, is going to levy Iskaros against this creature and take 2 swings. Oh no, Rhea!
No, she has an 18.
Oh, she's flanking with Ghost? Yeah. 18 and 13 both hit. Very sad damage roll.
Again.
Mhm.
Oh, no.
Okay, Kroll, you're up.
So
What's up?
she only has,
A +1 bonus to strength for attack, yeah.
and then +1 from the
Oh,
axe.
+1 from the axe itself. That's right. So that should be +2 more. So let's go ahead and take that off there. I wonder how her sheet got so messed up. That is not accurate.
Yeah, so it should be 4 and 4 at least.
Yeah.
So
Go ahead and take a look at her sheet. +5. Yeah, her attack should be +5 to hit. Interesting. Weird. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and adjust this. Kroll, you are up.
So is this guy being grappled still?
Yep.
So can I go through that window if he's being grappled?
Yeah, he can't stop you, so yeah, that would make sense.
Well,
Okay.
he's
What?
not like restrained or anything. He just can't move out of.
Right,
he
but
just-
the whole thing behind the you can't move past them is because they can make an athletics check to stop you. If somebody is grappling them, they can't exactly. You know what? You know what we'll say is you can make the athletics check to get past them at advantage if someone is grappling them, kind of to represent them like flinging a foot at you or something.
Okay. So athletics check.
Yeah, and you can take it at advantage.
He already has an
He already
advantage. He's
canceled
raging.
Yeah.
23.
Okay.
It gets a 6.
Aha. All right. So 5, 10, 20. I'll move to right there. And then I will attack. Oh, great. All right, so
Unsuccessfully,
second
unfortunately.
Second attack.
That's better.
Okay. For 9.
Okay.
And yeah, why not? All action surge.
Okay.
11.
11 does not hit, unfortunately.
It's a 15. You're half flanking.
Oh, yep. 15
Oh,
hits.
yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. For another 9. And then one more hit.
15 hits.
19.
For
but yeah.
10.
19, yep.
19, yeah.
Yeah, if you can't hit a skeleton with advantage, you rolled really, really bad.
Yeah. Okay.
And I think that's it.
Brings us back to the skeleton still grappled by Kroll. It's not even going to try to break free of his grapple. It's just going to headbutt him again. 14
Me
to hit.
or...
No, Bill.
Oh, okay.
14 to hit, Bill.
Oh, yeah. No, I actually have enough AC this time.
Nice.
No, it doesn't work.
All right. It's going to bring us up to Ghost.
Woo. After seeing Rhea almost get like decimated, he's gonna try and bite one of its arms off.
Nice.
Ouch. Oh, 19.
19 hits.
11 piercing. Almost. No, that's max damage. Let's go.
Strength
No,
save.
it's not. But whatever.
It does succeed on its strength save still.
Okay, that's whatever. That's all he can do.
Okay, Anacola.
It's my turn. And I'm going to move here, 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 and then right here. Now that I'm flanking, I'm gonna attack. 23 to hit. For 8 bludgeoning, double to 16, and 4 necrotic.
Nice.
Does he survive that?
He does not.
Oh.
There goes all my dreams of headbutting him to death.
Yeah, she runs in, swings her club at his ribs, and it just shatters to pieces.
Nice.
All right.
Bill is left just holding a pair of upper arm bones, and the skull just drops.
Someone should help them up there, Rhea and Lot. That'll be her turn.
Bill.
Hearing that, taking the 2 skeleton bone arms, I just take off running. I'm gonna smash the guy right there.
You have to dash to get there.
No, I have 40 feet movement now.
Awesome.
Yeah, because barbarians.
Barbarian.
Oh,
Yeah.
Barbarian, yes. I've never played a 5th edition Barbarian.
I'm just being difficult today. Hitting him with the skeleton bone arm would be a club.
Sounds about right.
Because why make things easy?
You can just drag a club onto your sheet real quick. There you go.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh. 8's not going to do it, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna totally hit him with the other arm then. Ooh, and ooh. I can't reckless now because I already started it, and it's you can't break up the extra attack, can you?
Don't think so. I think you have to do it before you start attacking.
Okay, we'll just swing my other bone arm at him then.
13 hits. 6
Oh yeah, when you make your first attack. My bad.
doubled up to 12. So, Bill, how do you take that guy out?
Just like I described, just take the other Minotaur's bone arm and just start wailing at its head until it cracks in and just kind of falls apart.
Nice.
Then I just keep going, just for like a good 10 minutes of overkill.
All right. Brings us down to the Minotaur who is fighting down here. It is going to... Yeah, it's just going to swing its head around and try to gore attack one of you two. Which one is the question? Valfon, you're 1. Althea, you're 2. There it is. Swings its great ass catch. Ooh. Althea, that is a crit.
Silvery barbs.
Nice. Second swing is an 18.
That
Misses Althea. Yep. Brings us to you, Althea.
Yep. All right. We're gonna hit it right back. And we're going to. Meh. Not really worth using anything here. We're just gonna hit it.
Yeah, it's certainly a hit.
So another 24,
20.
or no, 20, 20.
Okay. Still standing.
Still standing.
Yeah, music stopped.
Right.
Yep, that's it for me.
Okay. Lulu. Here she comes. Oh, good job, Lulu. Balafon, you're up.
Oh, I have advantage. So I will be hitting it with a booming blade
That's a hit.
for 18 points of damage.
All right, Balafon, how does this one go down?
Well, the booming part starts in his chest and just boom.
Nice. All right. Pieces of bone scatter everywhere, and a strange, eerie calm falls over the ossuary. Now that the Minotaurs are dealt with, Kroll and Anicola, you can get a much better look at the space that you're standing in. This area was obviously once quite beautiful, but now it is littered with broken furnishings, splintered chairs, and other detritus. The stained glass windows have all been smashed out, though one remains mostly intact, where it's fallen whole to the floor, right back here. It depicts a representation of the god Torm, placing a golden helm on the head of a man kneeling before him.
How long does Bless last?
Let's find out.
1 minute.
Okay, so it'll be gone before anything else happens.
Rhea
one
would
thing I-
point towards the golden helmet and say that that is the helm of Torm's sight. That must be what drew Ulder here.
Where
I
is
don't
the
know.
stained glass window?
Right here. And it's fallen, so that whole section of wall would be visible, would be able to be seen through.
One thing I will note, because I think it's important, is that astonishingly, Pass Without Trace is still up.
Nice, nice. That's okay.
Only been about 5 minutes.
Okay. So, Kroll, you can see through that gaping hole where the stained glass window was, there's a structure beyond, just another smaller stone building. And there's also what looks like a pit in the ground with a strange purple, almost liquid-like smoke drifting up and out of it.
Oh, something I will note, by the way, we can go through the walls.
Okay, thank you.
I don't know if that was. I think.
Yeah, I think I can go through any wall.
Dynamic movement is now restricting your... The dynamic lighting is now restricting your movement.
It works. There we go.
What about up here? Is there anything of interest up here?
So, Valifon, you can see that there is another section going around over here, more shattered stained glass. Smashed remnants of fine furniture again. More stained glass strewn across the place. There is sections of a huge stained glass window remaining intact, enough so that its subject can be made out. That would be right about here. The window once portrayed Lathander, standing amid fallen soldiers, holding his hands aloft as spirits of the dead rise to stand at his side.
Lathander, that's the god of the sun, right?
Mm-hmm. Dawn.
Dawn.
Oh, I'm sorry. The center, this area here is
There's like curtains.
obscured by curtains. Correct.
Yeah. Does it look like the pieces of this stained glass window are there?
What do you mean?
You said it was partially smashed, Jess?
Yes. So remnants of stained glass windows strewn across the area. Sections of one huge stained glass window remain mostly intact. That's the one that showed Lathander holding his hands out.
What cast mending?
While he's
Alphon,
doing that, I think.
why don't you go ahead and make a religion check while you do that? While he is doing that, Kroll and Bill, you see a skeleton just crawl out of this pit, stand up kind of still for a moment, and then just begin wandering off towards the cemetery.
I'll say as we are walking towards that, I see the stained glass and a picture of what was the god? Torm. Bill will intentionally step on it, trying to break it, and as he walks by and kind of nudges Kroll to kind of come out. Let's explore, or let's investigate this hill further, or this hole further.
Yeah, I'm down.
Do you want
I got
perception,
13 on that religion
investigation?
check.
Valifon, as you cast Mending, a section of the stained glass that once bore the visage of a sword reconnects and mends. And as it does, you see the glass almost rise up just a little bit, as if something was underneath it. Wasn't there before.
What do I see?
It's hard to make out. It's underneath the stained glass.
Well, I will carefully pull glass away to see what is there.
Okay. Valifon, as you lift the stained glass up and out of the way, a perfect replica of the sword that was on the stained glass that you mended is beneath the glass as you lift it up. It radiates divine power as you hold it. You can just get the sense that this is a very powerful weapon that you hold.
Interesting.
What kind of swords do you use, Valifon?
I use rapiers.
It is a +2 rapier.
Yikes!
Wow.
Damn.
While I am a follower of Elistray, I will thank her brother. I assume Dawn is the brother of the moon.
That does check out. That tracks. Okay, so Kroll, Bill, and Anicola, the path around the chapel has been sundered by a deep hole in the ground there. It's filled with this purple, putrid mist. the haze filling the hole blocks any sense of how deep it may be, or what might lie within. But as you're watching, a zombie comes crawling up and out of it, stands up directly in front of you both, and tries to walk past you.
Can I grab said, is it a zombie?
Yeah, it's a zombie.
I want to grab him and throw him back in the hole.
Okay. As you do that, you see a pair of skeletons approaching from the west. They drag a corpse with them, and as they see you throw the corpse in, they both approach and throw their own corpse in, and then walk away back into the cemetery.
I think we should leave them be.
Doing a quick check.
Can I do like a religion check or arcana check to try and figure out exactly what's going on here?
Make an investigation check. Okay. So as you're kind of looking around, a bolt of that purple lightning from the solar incendiator, formerly known as the Companion, that great black orb floating above the city, lets out another bolt of that purplish lightning. And as it does, the purple mist in front of you pulses, changes color in unison. They seem to be connected to one another.
In that very obvious sense, Bull kind of nudges Krulligan. I think they're connected. Not sure how, though.
Yeah, feel the same way.
Can I see if the body that the skeleton's tossed in will get back up again? Like, does it?
Yeah. You lose track of it. It does disappear into that purple mist. But a few moments later, another skeleton and a zombie come crawling up and out of it. This time two instead of just one.
Oh.
They seem to ignore you, try to brush past you and get past you back into the cemetery to join the countless others that are wandering aimlessly around in there.
Bill's eyes like start twitching, and he's just like, "Oh God!" And he has to walk away.
I'm gonna grab the zombie by the shirt and throw it back in.
Okay, it doesn't resist you. It just stumbles back in, disappears in the purple mist.
Then I'm gonna keep in mind what it looks like and wait to see if it like comes back out. Okay. Or like how many comes back out afterwards.
Can I peek through this curtain? Very, very, very carefully.
Make a stealth check. Is Path Without Trace still up?
I will.
He is well out of 30 feet of me. That's on him.
Yep. I will give myself guidance on this.
Okay.
Oh. 11.
11? So, Valifon, as you pull that curtain open, looking directly in your direction, so I'll just describe the scene that you see to you. 3 curtained archways are connecting this chamber to the other areas of the chapel. As you take a peek in, the first thing you see is shattered wardrobes and dressing tables, as well as a number of smashed mirrors. Suggests that this was once where priests prepared their daily services. As you look towards that, spiral stairs leading down are guarded by 2 creatures with insectoid features. Each one is armed with a wicked trident. Standing between them is a man that, Valifon, looks vaguely familiar to you. Large, dark-skinned, with dreads hanging down, decorations weaving into them. It's the image of Gideon Lightward that you see in front of you, except he has changed. He is taller. His arms are elongated, ending in wicked claws now. His eyes burn bright red. Gideon Lightward was introduced to you all as the commander of the Hell Riders back in Elturel when you met at the Pair of Black Antlers. He was the individual who was giving orders to Rhea Manselmore.
I wasn't there.
You were... Oh, Valifon wasn't... Oh, no. Okay, so you would not recognize him. Was there. Kroll was there, Anacola was there, Althea was there. Okay. So, Valifon, as you lift that aside, he waves his hand and the whole curtain just rips down. And he looks out towards you and he says, "So, you've come to assist your friends with the demon portal below, have you? I'm afraid I cannot let you do that." And as he's talking, he is immediately interrupted by a cacophony of noise from the stairway. And as he is speaking, he is cut off by this cacophony, and a veritable swarm of creatures come pouring up and out of the stairwell like a small tide, led by this strange blue-skinned creature and several small yipping fiends following. He lets out this scowl. Gideon Lightward lets out this scowl in your direction, immediately draws a sword, and begins to fight with the creatures that have just spewed up and out of the stairwell.
And I will yell, "Guys, I think I kicked the anthill."
Is this
Okay.
a window?
It is a stained glass window, correct. It is
Oh, so-
broken as well, so let me go ahead and remove that dynamic lighting. That one. Okay, but
Is there any windows on this building?
there's not. But we are going to go ahead and roll initiative, everybody.
Oh boy.
I have a couple of questions.
Okay?
What's the lighting conditions in here?
It's
Dim light, bright light?
I would call it dim light.
Awesome. Do I recognize what these things are?
After your extensive study of the hells and their inhabitants, yes, you would. You would know these ones to be lesser demons, these to be neutral devils, Yugoloths, likely mercenaries. This is the one that sends off some warning bells for you, though. The one leading the charge of the smaller ones.
And is that a demon or a devil?
That is a demon.
That is a demon. That looks ugly. Okay.
Okay.
And with that, I need to roll initiative.
I like how Kroll and I are throwing down the thematics with being completely far away and rolling a lot to do.
Everybody in?
Oh, sorry. Yep, my turn. Okay. I think we said last time that
Let me
I
get
cannot
Lulu and
mount-
Rhea in there real quick.
We should have healed Rhea after that battle. We keep on forgetting to keep our NPCs alive.
Okay, Lulu is
Gonna
first.
I was gonna tell
Oh, excellent.
Rhea that she should like stay in the back lines with her bow and arrow or crossbow, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, she would probably do that. Although
He would
Valfon,
recognize him.
she would immediately recognize him. This is her former commander.
I
Yeah.
don't think he looks quite the way she thought he did.
There he is. Okay. Lulu is going to charge in and attack the first thing that she sees. She's going to charge in and headbutt this guy right here. Go, Lulu.
Woohoo.
And Cola.
I think we said last time that I can't mount Ghost yet, right?
Right,
need to,
he
like,
needs some
train
training.
Okay. Then oh, I can see stuff from here. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll probably go like right. Wait, no, sorry. Right here.
Okay.
And then from here, I can't even see anything. That's great. Okay, I'll hold. No, I can't hold anything because I'm concentrating already. Yeah, I'll just prepare to swing then.
Okay.
If something gets close.
Two of the demons that poured up and out of the stairwell are going to approach.
They're going after those guys.
They are. See them burst up and out, and they immediately swarm towards the devils, towards the Mesoloth, the Yugoloth, and begin attacking. Okay. Only one hit gets through.
Look at yourself.
Valifon, you're up.
What to do. Yeah, we're gonna start with bonus action, get Blade Song going. These things look dangerous, especially that guy. And I'm gonna move to right there. And I'm gonna... Okay. Do I get flanking here? I don't know if that guy can be considered an ally or not. This guy is definitely attacking him.
1 second. You intend to attack this guy right here?
Yes. I'll bring Ebonstar in.
He
to give
gets
advantage,
a
right?
27 on his insight check. Valifon, you see him look past you. You see his brow furrow, and then he gives you a brief nod. You have flanking.
Okay. So I have flanking. So that's a 25.
That's a hit.
And all of 6 damage. And that's all I can do.
Okay.
Ebonstar will give advantage to the next person that attacks this thing.
Okay. So after giving you that brief nod, Gideon refocuses on the demon in front of him, and you see him put both of his hands out to either side, the claws elongating, and he begins to tear into that thing. 21 and 25 to hit for a total of 22 damage. Okay, the fiend up there is going to move in and attack one of the dretches.
Dretches are kind of the orcs of the abyss, right?
Kind of. More like, I don't know, they're hard to describe. They're like kind of guard dogs. Like, I've always heard them referred to more as canines. Canine analogs, yeah.
I just saw what was in the room. There are so many creatures in there. I'm really glad Lulu saved her horn.
Okay. Two more of the dretches. Valifon, this one here is going to try and make an attack against you. This one's going to move up to here and also try and make an attack against you. Valifon, it is, out of the 4 attacks, there is a 5, a 19, a 22, and a 17. The 22 is a crit.
She's a crit.
22 is a crit.
I'm gonna Silvery Barbs that one.
Okay.
I don't feel like getting credit.
Second result's only a 7.
And I am gonna give Rhea advantage.
Okay. Brings us to the demon who was at the head of that whole situation. And it is going to kind of look around and just begin shrieking in this strange, inhuman language. And those of you who... anyone speak Abyssal?
I do.
Yeah.
Alright. He looks around and he sees you and Lulu joining the fight, apparently on the side of its enemies. It just shrieks in Abyssal, more fodder for the maw. and it is going to stare directly at Gideon. And going to attempt a withering gaze against Gideon. Gideon handily succeeds, shrugging it off. It is then going to swing around and take a claw attack at Valifon. Valifon, that's a 17 to hit.
Miss.
Okay. Valifon, what's your current AC? It looks like it's off on my notes here.
Because I have Blade Song going, it's 21.
Okay, gotcha. 16 standard, though?
I think 17 standard.
Got it, okay.
I can tell you by turning Blade Song off. Just a second. Yeah, 17, because I got the +1 studded leather armor a session or two ago.
Nice, okay. Bill.
I think you skipped me.
Oh, my bad. Kroll, where are you at?
Let's see. Kroll's
Oh, my bad. Yep, go ahead.
Alright, so Krull can just barely get inside the window, and then he'll dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to get to there.
So the scene playing out in front of you, Kroll, is interesting. There are several monstrous creatures fighting in here. From what it appears, though, Valifon is fighting on the side of the one humanoid-looking one. So,
And swinging a sword you haven't seen before.
right?
Alright, I think that'll be my turn.
Brings us to Ghost.
Can you skip me?
Oh yes.
Oh, God.
Get together.
Go ahead, Bill.
I mean, my whole excitement. I'm gonna. Oops. Gonna move right up here, which is 35.
It
Try
doesn't
and
look
get
like
a better idea
Althea's in the
what's going-
initiative. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
3. Come on.
So Lulu is right here. Kroll Alpha. Jeez, this is
Yeah.
a hot mess express.
This
here.
is a bat. I mean, an owl, so it doesn't actually take up space.
Okay. Althea, go ahead and take your turn, and then it will be Ghost's turn.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I can't see anything, so we're gonna dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Right to here. Alright. And bonus action, I will use my necrotic shroud. So everyone within 10 feet has to make a charisma saving throw.
Okay.
Unless that's
Just another reminder of this, Althea. What you've seen is Valifon fighting with one of these creatures.
Okay.
So you see Valifon fighting on the side of this one here.
That's fine.
You still want everyone to make charisma saves.
I think it's forced to everyone, that's why.
Does that include Valifon and Lulu?
Let me
think
check.
the
I
wording
changed it.
I think the wording was slightly different in the new one, though. It doesn't
Is it?
necessarily include your allies.
You can
If it doesn't
use your
realize
action
it.
to unleash the divine energy within yourself, causing your eye.
I know this is the old one. I was using the new one.
The instant you transform, other creatures within 10 feet of you that can see you must each succeed on a
Yeah,
charisma saving
That's
throw
the old
This
one.
is the
but-
old one.
become
Though.
frightened.
This is the old one, though. They
Alright.
want to use the bonus action one, which is why it's awkward.
Let me look it up real quick.
Yeah, because I remember it was like a big thing that it no longer includes.
Yeah, it doesn't include allies anymore.
What book was that from again?
Monsters of the Multiverse.
Oh, that's why it's not in Roll20 yet.
Yep.
Multiverse isn't. Didn't
Not
yet.
until May. not on D&D Beyond yet. I'm not using Monsters in the Multiverse until I can access it. But
So multiverse allows you to select who's not affected by it. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, basically. Yeah, it's a bonus action. The damage equals your proficiency bonus. Yeah, bonus action, proficiency bonus. You choose the targets. So it's a massive debuff. But like in terms of like raw damage, but like it being a bonus action kind of makes up for it, and you get to choose targets.
Okay,
Yeah,
out
so
there.
in that case, all right. So in that case, it'd be any enemies within 10 feet.
Who are you omitting from your enemies at the moment?
It'd be well, obviously everyone on the party as well as this guy here,
Okay.
and I have no idea what this is. But I'll target it as well, I guess. I don't know if that's enemy or ally.
So I'll give you
So-
it's very chaotic in here, so I don't want to just tell you what's
Yeah.
going on. So what you can see is Valifon and this man with the glowing red eyes are both attacking this guy. All of
Okay,
these
that's why
creatures are attacking Valifon and these purplish creatures. The purple creatures are attacking the green skinned creatures.
Okay. I'd still do everything within 10 feet except for this guy and obviously our allies.
Okay.
So it'd be DC 13.
Charisma?
Yep.
Or what's the effect?
They'll all be feared.
highly possible these things aren't even affected by fear.
Okay.
They'll fear me.
They are affected.
I don't think this thing has a very high charisma.
Okay. So, Althea, two of them become absolutely terrified of you. These two that are fighting one another here and here just begin looking around, and their eyes go wide when they see you. They are both frightened.
Awesome.
Okay,
That's it for me.
Ghost, let's get this back on track.
Yes, he will run from here to here. Then he'll just get right here and then dodge because he can peek out at these guys and it's terrifying.
Okay.
So he's just like jumping around.
Okay. This one in the back here is just snipping and yapping past his friend trying to get to Valifon, but cannot. Brings us to Rhea. Rhea, anyone that can see her and is not directly engaged in the fight, sees that her crossbow is just hanging at her side as she looks in and sees Gideon, his eyes glowing bright red, these long claws that have become his hands. She takes no action.
Ooh.
Not much for that advantage.
Right. This guy's going to attack the direction to the north of him. And do some decent damage. Actually, he managed to kill that one in one series of attacks. Good for him. Brings us to Lulu, who is going to take a step back, and she's going to be like, Fiends! Fiends everywhere! And she is going to take a nice big inhalation and prepare to let loose a trumpet blast into the room.
I
Oh,
duck.
right into Evan's star. Wait, how does her thing work? Is it like... I feel like she's gonna hit a lot of allies that way.
She's going to use her trumpet of sparkles.
Oh, that's the one that harms only specific things, right?
Mhm.
Is that the one that only harms specific things?
It is.
Yeah,
Good creatures in the cone take no damage.
Oh, good creatures.
Is Evan Star
Sorry,
good?
Althea. I remember remember Althea isn't good, right?
Okay.
Ebonstar doesn't have an alignment, so like what's he
Yeah.
I feel like
I guess he's not-
animals like Ebonstar
Not
and
good,
and Ghost and things like that are inherently good. I feel like for effects like this, they don't understand good or evil; they just exist.
Wait, do I uninherently get hit by Her's trumpet as well?
Are you good?
I mean, I consider myself good, but my alignment is lawful evil.
Does Lulu know this about you, Althea?
I mean, she's been with us for a while, so yeah, she would know.
So she would take a nice big inhalation and then stop and look at you, Althea, and kind of give you like a look, just like, and then she would stop. She would give you a very, very disappointed look, Althea, and kind of shake her head.
She can move right here and do it, can't she? If she goes
Yeah.
right there, she can hit all of them.
Yeah, they just get all without me.
I think she's just gonna headbutt the purple guy, the blue guy. She's so disappointed. All right, that is a miss. That is going to bring us to Anicola.
Oh god. Okay, yeah, I'll go. Oh, I can go really close actually. Do I want to? No. I'll go right here, and then I'm going to bless the rains down in Africa. Wait, how do I? There we go.
Oh wow.
Whoa.
Yeah. So the way, okay, it's diagonal, so it's weird. But what I want to do is basically, yeah, I want to go like this, and then the 10 feet out would be like these guys. So the, so this.
Okay. So you
these
want
feet.
to send it out this way, and then
Yes.
directional that way.
Well, it's like, oh wait, yeah. Well, like I was thinking like the 10 feet, it would just go like this, and then the 10 feet out would include these people. Because it's 30 feet this way, and then it would be like 5 feet in either direction. It's hard to do diagonal. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Oh, wait, that's a.
And we can get it right there.
I can. Oh, perfect. Yeah, just like that. Or, yeah, that's good. So they all have to make dex saves.
Okay.
Ouch. That's. Whatever.
Unfortunate.
DC 15. Half on success.
Yep.
And is not prone. Nice.
Oh yeah, and we're mostly melee.
Go. Okay, we got some successes and some failures. Ooh.
Oh wow. Okay, that killed them.
Okay. Are they moved at all, or just knocked prone?
Just knock prone.
Okay.
Yeah, knock prone. Orders this out in all directions. And extinguishes unmarked flames. So if there's anything like downstairs, it would get wet.
Okay.
And I can't even do Shillelagh this turn, so that's all I can do.
Okay. Balafon, you're up.
So I'll just continue attacking. Definitely have advantage on that guy now since he is prone as well.
Oh, 24 hits.
24 for 13 damage. Yep. And
Okay.
That will be it. Yeah, that's it.
Got it.
Evan's probably actually move out of the way here because he's not needing to do anything.
Okay. Althea, does this guy get to make a save against your frightened effect? End of its turn?
He already. Nope. It'll end on my turn.
Okay. So it gets up and it gives a wary glance over to Althea and skirts around without getting any closer to Althea down here so it can stab at this stretch. Hits both times. That will kill this one. Brings us to Gideon, and he slowly gets to his feet and he glares out at Anacola and again looks towards Valifon, who's fighting his enemy, so he looks a bit torn for a moment.
Yeah, she had no reason to think that he was an ally. She
Right.
ran over and then just slapped water down.
And so yeah, he is going to get up, kind of throw a glare Anacola's way, and then return his attention to the demons. Hitting both times. 16 points. Okay. Valifon, you have one Dretch still chomping at your ankles. It is a 5 and an 11, both miss terribly, bringing us to Althea.
Oh, this guy's prone.
Yep.
17.
17 hits. His head promptly explodes.
Cool. I will attempt to move to here. I don't know. I don't know if I have to force my way through anyone for that. I don't think so.
You would have had to force your way past this guy.
That guy? Okay.
So contested athletics check. 16. It does fail.
Cool. So I'll just shove it aside and get behind it, and that'll be my turn.
Roll,
And
you're up.
I'm assuming I took no opportunity attack from this guy.
He thought about it, but did not strike at you.
All right.
Roll, you're up.
Alright, so I'll move to here, and I will attack this thing with my moon touch. That's a miss. And I'll do one more.
Oof, unfortunate. Those are both misses.
All right, well, that was fun.
Indeed. Okay.
That's it.
Right. Bill.
Bill's all sorts of confused here. So everyone's attacking this guy, the one in between Althea and Valifon. Then we have the guy with dreads. We have a sort of agreement with. I'm not sure Bill would know that. And then these two, what are these bugs on the west side?
So, yes, these two. It's really unclear who's fighting who. All you know is that these guys are taking a beating.
And Valipon would be screaming things like "Kill the demons."
Do the things to the west look like demons? These things?
They are devils. Whether or not Bill knows the difference between those two
no
things.
No idea. He's just here for the fun. I'll not knowing, rage. All those fights pretty much over with. And pretty much just barge my way through to right here. And then we're gonna grapple.
Which one?
Starting with the one western to me that's prone.
He's frightened.
Oh, frightened. I'm grappling that one.
Okay. Go ahead and make your check. It does fail.
What? I'm totally gonna try again then.
No, it fails. You have it grappled.
Oh, I have him grappled. Then I'm gonna grapple his friend just above him too.
I don't think you can grapple 2 creatures at once.
It's just based on free hands, right? Just as long as I have 1 free hand, right?
Then you headbutt them.
And then I headbutt them. Yeah. I'm trying to look. I just had the player handbook open. All right, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'll
Okay, yeah, I mean, a grapple in the rulebook only requires 1 free hand, but
As many people as you have hands.
yeah, at the same time you're trying to grapple 2 creatures, so I would imagine there would be some sort of, well, a disadvantage towards doing that.
I'm living the dream, Sean. You tell me what you want.
All right, yep, go ahead and make another athletics check at disadvantage. 17, still highly respectable. Okay. You have them both grappled.
Yes, perfectly. And I kind of take them both. And I tuck them under my arms and I'm like, what are we fighting? What is going on?
Okay, that's Ghost's turn.
Oh yes. He will continue to run in circles and dodge.
Althea, you have a Dretch attacking you. It is a 16 and a 21.
Both miss.
Damn. All right.
Yeah, the internet agrees you can grapple twice if you have extra attack and a free hand.
All right.
Glorious.
Rhea, still dumbfounded by what she's seeing. Anicola, you hear her mutter to herself. Gideon, you too. And she still does not take any action.
I feel so bad for her. Everyone she's looked up to is like evil.
Rhea is
Yeah,
definitely
wrong.
not having a good time at things. All right. Bill, the one that you have grappled is just going to try to break free of your grapple.
Which one? I got 2 of them.
This one, the one to the north.
All right, let's do it. What do I gotta do? Athletics check?
Yep. Gets a 15.
Let's find out. Get some.
Lulu is going to try to headbutt Gideon.
No.
And succeed. Gideon kind of gives her an annoyed little glance and shoos her away like she's a fly. Anicola.
Oh yes, I do things. Okay, hello. Yeah, can I just run over here? And they're just grappled, right? Not prone.
Correct.
Yeah, bonus action Shillelagh. How long has it been since the last fight?
Minutes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so bonus action Shillelagh, and then I'm gonna bonk him over the head.
22 hits.
For 11 damage. Yep, that's all I can do.
Balafon.
Oh. This is about to turn pear-shaped, didn't it? I have advantage on that guy, so I'm gonna skewer him with a 27 to hit
That's
for
a
10
hit.
total damage.
Okay. It is hurt badly.
Yep.
Okay.
Evan Star is gonna go all the way up here.
This guy is going to swing. Hey, he can't see Althea, so he's not so freaked out anymore.
No. Actually, it ended at the end of her
Right,
turn.
Yeah,
right,
it's
right,
getting to the end of my turn, so.
All right. Bill, the one that you have grappled is just going to kind of... I think it's just going to try to take some stabs at the demon that's here.
Such a cluster.
And it does... Oh, jeez. A hit and then a crit. Murders it. That brings us to Gideon, who is going to start brushing past all of you all. He says, "It's time to put an end to this." He shrugs past you all and just reaches out towards that last Dretch, grabs it by the throat. Yep. and then just takes his claws and rakes them across its face. And kills it. So, after that, he is going to drop the corpse of the demon, just toss it back down the stairs. It goes tumbling down. And he looks towards you, Bill. He says, "You, release my bodyguards. We apparently have much to discuss."
I'm gonna get in so much trouble for this. Bill just kind of looks at him with this menacing look and tosses him down the stairwell.
You don't really have an angle to toss the two Mezzalos down the stairwell.
Oh, thank God. It's like
I'll
he'd be
push them
getting
with
so
you.
mad.
I'll push them with you.
I mean, there's a wall right here. You'd have to get past a lot of
there is?
people to push them down.
Oh, okay.
Valithon will be keeping Blade Song up for now.
So Gideon is gonna just move past you all and kind of step out into the middle of the room, unless somebody tries to attack him.
Opportunity attack. No.
Does anyone
Bill's
attack him?
just still kind of holding both these guys under his arm, like
I
looking
certainly
around,
hope
so
not.
confused. Just what is going on?
If Gideon is allowed to get to the center of the room and begin speaking, then we're going to go ahead and take our break there.
Yeah, Valpod's trying to figure out what he would say to him.
We know this guy, right?
You have, yes,
No.
Anacola, Kroll, and
Oh.
Althea have all met this person before. This is one of the leaders of Elturel. He was the commander of the Hell Riders. He was present at the meeting. He's the one who assigned Rhea Mantlemorn to accompany you all.
Is there anything
Oh,
on his
shit.
clothing, anything that like identifies him in any significant fashion?
He would be wearing Hell Rider High Command uniform.
Okay.
No big deal.
Everyone.
Okay, see y'all in a few minutes.
Yep, let's go ahead and take our break. When we come back, we'll see how this goes. All right, everyone. So we are back. After seeing Gideon Lightward up here and those demons surging up from underneath from down below in the stairwell, Gideon's attention immediately turned towards all of them, and now that all of them are slain, Gideon steps away from all of you, and he turns out, and you see his gaze stop for just a brief moment on Rhea before he continues looking around at all of you and addressing the rest of the room. And he says, "I believe some thanks are in order. I don't know why you have come, but you are obviously no friend to the demons, as that is my
Definitely no
sole
friend to
purpose.
demons.
My sole purpose here is to stop the demonic incursion into Elturel. You all do not seem like you will be standing in my way towards that end. Why are you here?"
And with that, Bill lets go of both of the other guys. He's like, "Well, it's a long story. So back when I was 12," and he just starts muttering off on himself.
They both ready their tridents and get ready to start stabbing at Bill, and Gideon puts up his hand and they immediately stop and back away.
Anna will nudge Althea and say, "Hey, could you do your thing that to see what he is? We probably know, but I want to make sure."
So everybody here seems to know who you are, except for me.
Bill has no idea, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Um,
Bill was down here in the
Which is why he's
catacombs.
getting the whole life story. So
But
Did you hear that, Nate? Sorry.
as Bill continues, and then when I turned 30, where I really got going, I got into butchery, and you wouldn't believe the knives you can use in there.
Why are you at the ossuary? Why have you come here?
we are here to find Ravengard.
Not long ago, an armed group of humans did go below. I allowed them to pass as they were not demons. However, not long after, Demons began pouring up from underneath. I could only assume they were in league with the demons, and I was assembling a group to go down and destroy them.
I can guarantee you Ravengard is no friend of demons.
So if I allow you to enter into the lower levels, you will put a stop to the incursion of demons below. Or at the very least, not worsen the situation.
If it is within my power to stop the demons, I will.
Then I will not stop you.
Do
It'll
you still
continue.
have the capacity to heal?
Says the hypocrisy of the divine has left me some time ago. And he kind of looks past you, Kroll, towards Rhea, who's kind of almost sheepishly looking around behind you. And he says, "And you, young one," talking to Rhea, "have you yet cast off the shame, the hypocrisy of the ones who called themselves holy?" Rhea kind of shrinks back behind Kroll. "You will. You will see it just as we all have one day."
And I think this guy's got a few points. Like, he seems not such a bad guy, actually.
He would reiterate that he has joined the right side of the Eternal War.
Okay,
He would say that Zariel came to him and showed him the true reality of the situation. That while mortals fought against devils and demon, they ignored the true fight that was being waged here in the Nine Hells and in the Abyss. The fight against chaos, the fight against madness. He says that nothing else matters now, nor should it to anyone else.
If it is your wish to join this fight between the demons and the devils, may it bring you whatever satisfaction you need.
We will save the verse. There is no satisfaction, it is only what is right.
You can
you
save the
have-
verse. I will save the people.
He kind of gives you an upward nod, gesturing, go.
Did you have a hand
And-
in Did you have a hand in bringing Elturel to the Nine Hells?
Elturel's fate was long sealed before I came to the realization that I have. I am simply here to do my part in securing the safety of the multiverse. Now go. Find your friend. Seal whatever portal has been opened below.
I'm gonna head to the stairs. As I go past Rhea, I'm gonna say, whisper very softly to her, "I am sorry for your loss. You seem fairly injured. Stay to the back. Use your bow. I don't have any healing. I don't know if anybody else does."
Gideon looks over and, "The girl can stay with me. I will keep her safe."
No, I don't. No, thanks. And Anna will pull her down the stairs.
It is up to Rhea.
Rhea's not resisting Anicola pulling her.
Okay.
And as you all go down the stairs, Anna pulling Rhea along with you, Gideon says, "You will see the truth soon enough, young one. We all have."
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Moving on to the next map.
Woo.
Go ahead and copy pasta, y'all.
While we're doing that, Bill will give Rhea one of his treats / beef jerky sticks. So she gets 3 temporary hit points.
Okay.
Whole lot. I don't know how much she has in total, but
All right, everyone.
I have a potion of healing I can give her.
I think. I feel like we should conserve those when we're out of ways of getting people back up.
Okay.
Okay. So.
Where did the stairs?
Oh, sorry, they're behind you.
Like here?
Yeah.
Or ah.
right there. Oh, right there.
Apparently, I made the dynamic lighting on this map before, like, I was any, like, even halfway decent at it, because this is gross. Ew.
A note.
There they are.
As a point of order, pass without trace still manages to be on.
Okay. It had an hour, right? And you cast it as soon as you got into the cemetery?
Yes.
Nice.
And it's been like 10
Nice.
minutes.
Well, technically, from the getting into the cemetery to now has been closer to 40 minutes, I would say, just because the journeying through it and avoiding all the undead and all that kind of stuff would have taken some
Oh,
time.
is that what that was? I thought it was like I thought we like looked at a hole in their pathing, and then we ran through there. And they
You
didn't
did,
exist.
but it still took some time to do. So, and then
Oh.
wandering around and looking at everything, the entirety, you still have time. You still got about 20 minutes left, but it's probably been about 40 minutes since you entered the cemetery to right now.
All right.
Okay.
Listen at these doors.
Make a perception check. While you do, I'll describe the room that you're in. It's a workshop. It appears to be where priests and acolytes prepare dead bodies for final interment. The place has been ransacked, with knives, saws, piping, and tubes littering the floor. Acid and embalming fluid pool everywhere, amid a field of shattered flasks and jars.
Can Bill do a perception investigation check to find the cool fancy knives on the floor?
Sure. Make an investigation check.
Is there also like a layer of water here because of the tide?
No.
Yeah, it's quite damp. Quite damp down here. Bill, they all seem very strange and foreign to you. They're like embalming and like preserving tools. They all look quite useless to you.
A single tear rolls down his face.
I don't hear anything beyond the doors, guys. Are they locked?
They're not.
Shall we?
Sounds good to
Onward.
me.
Because this is going to be awkward to move, let's just assume we're all within 30 feet of me.
Left or right, or do you think it matters?
What is it?
Left or right, or do you think it matters?
Oh, sorry.
Looks like right has more options, or left has more options.
So go right.
Either go up or down.
Yeah, then I think we should clear the ones on the right then. We should go always turn right, and then we can clear the whole maze. That's how like mazes work, right? You keep following the right wall, and then eventually you get to the other side.
Are these stairs going down or up?
looks down.
Lulu's hanging out with Rhea, keeping
There's
her
a lot of
company, saying nice things.
What do
There's a
we
lot of
have
head movement
here?
in this
So,
wild
what
that
you
learned.
have here, this rubble-strewn vault contains 5 marble statues atop daises. 4 of the statues are unrecognizable as their features have been badly marred by rocks falling from the cracked ceiling. The 5th is a finely carved statue of a kneeling man.
Which one is the one that is not smashed?
Very end down there.
I'm gonna try touching this pedestal here.
Nothing happens.
I'm gonna try
Is
standing on
this-
top of it.
No effect.
I'm gonna try bowing down and kneeling.
That is a destroyed statue. Yeah. No effects.
Is this a recognizable figure?
Yes.
I mean, you said it's not destroyed, but it like
Go ahead and make
sort of a name.
history or religion check. Anyone that would like to know more about the intact statue. That is a
Right,
depiction of Lanish Fogel. Relatively well-known figure. One second.
Can I try and like look around this to see if there's anything to like a button on it or something?
Yeah, so one second. Kroll, Valifon and Kroll up there by the statue, the image depicted is Lanish Fogel. He is a former adventurer, well-known hero, and paladin of Lathander. He was depicted in several places. I'm sorry, paladin of Torm. He was depicted in many places throughout the stained glass windows that you all saw upstairs. No such depiction as complete as the one that you see now. As you're both investigating that statue, you can see that it does appear that the head was carved in a way to fit a helm atop it. No such helm is there.
I think the helm was here, but it has
Can
gone
Can I
elsewhere.
investigate it to see if
Maybe
there's any
we-
clues that would lead to where it went?
Yeah.
What if we put a helm on top of it?
Somebody proficient in survival can make a survival check.
Yeah, that's me. I think, or my
Do we
nature.
have any of
Hold on.
those?
Do we have a
I'm good at
tracker?
Survival.
I'm proficient in survival.
Bill, there's tracks all over the floor, but you can't really determine any rhyme or reason to them.
What if we tried putting a helm on top of the pedestal, like where the helm is supposed to be, one of ours? Maybe it will like be the right weight to.
You mean
weigh it down
on
and
the?
it will
You
do-
mean on the head of the statue that was wearing a helm before?
Yes. Yes.
Well, I don't have
We
a helm.
spare one. I think Kroll has a spare
You are
one.
not touching my top hat, so good luck with that.
Does Kroll, you were wearing full plate before, right? You have a spare helmet.
No, I was wearing splint before. I don't have
Oh.
a helmet, I don't think.
Just got a bunch of people with no helmets.
Yeah.
Dang. Let me check.
They like to show off their flowing locks.
Oh, I got it. Okay. I'll go over here, and so there's it. So it's a statue's head that is supposed to have a helmet on it, right?
It is a statue that appears that it once bore a helmet.
I don't have a helmet on me, but this might be a similar way. I'm going to pull out Jasso's head and like what's left of it, and just put it on top of the statue, see if it does anything.
Rhea and Lulu both give you very disapproving looks, but nothing else happens.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Just out of
mostly a
curiosity.
skeleton. It's mostly a skeleton, a bit of flesh attached. Then if nothing happens, then I'll put it back in. my bag.
Bill looks very concerned, not knowing why one of our members has suddenly just pulled a corpse out of
They're
their
just
back.
carrying around a severed head.
I mean,
You get used to it.
She opens her bag and just starts dumping it out as a bunch of skeleton hands fall onto the floor. I have a lot of these.
I have a lot of these.
She actually collected a couple Minotaur hands so she can make her chill touches look better in the future, look more scary. They're like three times the size of normal hands.
Bill's just like, all right.
Mending
but,
on this
alright,
statue.
Stepping over that.
Okay. After a few castings of Mending Balaphon, it does bear the resemblance of a woman. She doesn't carry many weapons, but she does carry many symbols of faith, maybe a cleric.
Okay. But nothing happens or anything. Nothing changes in the room.
Correct.
I think we need to go find where that helm went. That's
forgot.
what Ravengard was looking for, was a helm, correct?
That is correct.
I forgot. I may not have a helmet, but I do have a bunch of useless shit. So I pull out a winter hat and put it on top of the statue. I stole that from Van Thamper. Assuming it does nothing, I'll turn back to the crew.
Yeah. Does nothing.
Need to keep the statue warm.
Well, if I reach this point and wait for everybody else. North, south, or do we split and
Right.
meet in the middle?
We might. There might not be a middle, so we should check the right first. Always the
Fair
right.
enough.
It's like the opposite of left turns only. NASCAR. I had a friend in my home game. Whenever anyone asks where she thinks they should go, her response is literally always left turn NASCAR. Every time. So
I like NASCAR.
that open area to the south of you all. The walls of the chamber are lined with funerary shelves, each set with dusty humanoid bones. Relics and holy symbols of Lathander, Torm, Helm, and Tyr have been set prominently on a number of shelves. Those of you that are looking out into the main ossuary, it's a huge chamber lined by funerary shelves along the stone walls above 6 bare daises. Kind of creates a display of dusty humanoid bones rising from floor to ceiling. More of those holy symbols of Torm, Helm, Tyr, and Lathander set into the shelves.
A dais is like just like
Like an altar.
Sean, can
Okay.
I investigate the holy relics in this kind of round circular room then?
Sure.
Or perception to see if anything's actually worth our time?
I'll look around as well.
I'm totally using my sessional inspiration because I can't roll tonight.
Do I have time? Should I take time to cast Detect Magic as a ritual and to examine all this?
We'll look around while you do that.
Okay.
So, Bill, your perception check revealed that there is a very faint glow coming from the holy symbols etched below each of these funerary daises in the room that you're in. Other than that, you don't really notice anything else. Anacola, you do get the impression that the bodies have not been disturbed. Nobody's touched them or moved them, even with all of the demonic presence that's been down here. Nothing has touched or moved any of these things.
Can I go investigate whatever's glowing a little closer?
Yeah, all the holy symbols of Lathander, Torm, Helm, and Tyr that are prominently set on a bunch of these shelves have a very faint glow to them.
Can I touch the symbol of Tyr then? He'd be the only one I would respect.
Yeah. As you reach out and touch it, it begins with a very faint, almost white glow, which very quickly transitions into a purple and then suddenly into a black, almost absence of light radiating from the symbol. It lances out towards you, Bill. I need you to make a con save.
Fantastic.
Impressive.
Good thing I used my sessional inspiration on that perception too.
Bill, you take 19 necrotic damage.
Okay,
You good?
I'm
You
always
down there,
good.
bud?
Always good. Just gotta get a calculator out here.
Althea. Althea.
Bill, you can just click
Yeah.
on your token, and those pop-out numbers that show up. If you click on the one in the green box at your HP, you can literally just use your keyboard and hit -19, and it'll do the math for
Oh,
you.
that's helpful.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
I didn't even realize that. Oh my god.
Yeah, fuck math. This game has enough of it already.
So Bill is like very taken aback by this. Just kind of like spits
Are
on
you-
the symbol and then walks away.
All you anti-math people. Althea.
Bill, you
Yes.
spit on the symbol.
It's gonna hit
Oh
me
no.
again.
Roll another con save, please.
Oh.
Okay, you succeed that
Okay.
time.
I'm going to. Okay.
Oh,
speaking of
God!
spit-
Jesus,
Oh,
it's worse.
Bill, you
Fuck.
take 12 necrotic damage.
Okay.
He's kind of
Watching his-
stumble out from the alley and come back to the group. Don't go in there, guys. The
Don't
walls
go
come
in
after
there,
you.
guys.
I'm gonna come over here and sit down for a little bit.
Watching
Oh my
his
gosh.
veins turn black twice, as like necrotic energy pulses through him, Anna's going to find like a dank corner somewhere in here and start growing some mushrooms for him to eat.
Jeez.
Althea, are you capable of detecting demons?
If they're within sight, I believe that's how that works with divine sense.
Right.
Hmm.
We misplayed that
Oh.
once.
So you can just know a demon when you see it.
Yeah, like they can't hide themselves from me. Like they can't like be in plain daylight and like be like, oh, I'm not a demon. I'm like, no, you are. Yeah, you are.
Lies.
Got it. Okay.
You can also,
Um,
if they're like in darkness or fog or something,
Yeah.
you can still see them as well.
As long as they're not behind
Or
total
you know
cover.
where they are.
Have I finished casting detect magic?
Or
10
if
minutes.
Yeah.
So yeah, you would get a massive amount of necromantic magic
Lovely.
permeating this
I guess.
place.
I guess that.
And I'm gonna walk around and see if like any particular item or anything. Ooh, there's another room over here.
That's exactly what we need. Don't spit on the symbols. As Bill yells out.
Yeah.
Bill, and she'll just start like hand feeding him mushrooms that taste disgusting, but they're very nutritious.
That's not
That's
a good sell.
very.
That's not a good sell.
They also heal. They also heal you 10 hit points.
I'm gonna send Evan Star this way.
So, is anyone interested? Am I the only one struggling right now? Is that what this is?
Yeah.
Other than Rhea, yeah.
Yeah, Ray is hurt.
Alright,
That's
cool.
about it.
That's fine. I'll take those other
So,
mushrooms. And
The
go.
room that Ebonstar has just flown into, and Althea and Kroll and Valathon, you all can see into it as well. That room It's set with cushions and low stools. There's an empty dais on the south wall. The wall is covered with a mosaic shaped from colored chips of bone, artificially arranged to depict scenes of funerals, the migration of souls, and the celestial realms. Lettering along the bottom of the mosaic reads, are you seeing through Ebonstar's eyes right now, Valafon?
I am.
Okay. It reads, contemplate life. Death comes soon enough.
Sounds like true words.
Bill shaking from the necrotic damage. Yeah, checks out.
I'm going to send Ebonstar up this way, continuing to see through his eyes.
Ebonstar can hear... Make a perception check for Ebonstar at advantage because of keen hearing, right?
No, he's an owl. He's not a bat.
Okay, my bad. Regular perception check.
I'm just going to roll a d20.
Oh, by the way,
I
I think Valafon, Althea, and Krull each have 4 good berries. I'm pretty sure. It's hard to keep track over all these times. I normally add them to one of my class utilities or whatever it's called, so I can track them. But I'm not sure if you guys have.
I would give my
Althea would-
fort. I would give
I
my
would- I
fort
just-
to Bill.
Yeah, I'll
That's
give
what
him
I-
my 4 as well.
Bill's look of disgust. You guys all have awful taste in food.
I'll just be like, that's why I use prestidigitation on them first to get rid of all the grime and whatnot.
They still taste foul, I'm sure. All right, so with the 13, Ebonstar can hear some muttering. It sounds like 2 people muttering to each other inside of there. Can't really make out too much more.
And Ebonstar has a +1 on perception, so that would be a 14.
Yeah.
But oh, actually +3. That would be a 16.
Okay. In addition to that, Ebonstar can also hear what sounds like a low rumbling. Sounds like it's almost too deep to be coming from here. It's very odd.
Guys, Ebonstar found I think that's a door on the map, yes, right there.
It is.
Ebonstar found some door and there's some noises behind it. I think that might be where we need to go.
Valafon, as you say that, you feel a little tap on your shoulder, and you turn around to a tiny little fiend staring you directly in the face. It lets out a shriek, and I need you to make a wisdom save. Valafon, you barely manage. It startles you for sure. A brief moment of startlement, but it does immediately pass. You are not frightened by this creature. It then kind of hisses at you, makes this crazy little like crouching hiss at you, and vanishes.
Oh, Krull, you have dark vision or blind sight. Look for it.
Only within 10 feet, though.
Yeah.
Run in circles.
Okay, I'm running.
I'm gonna assume it's right there no matter what, and
let's
I'm gonna step
go
forward
let's go ahead and roll a quick initiative since Kroll can see this little fucker. Okay, so it is technically invisible, but I'm going to move it to here so y'all can, so those who can see it can still see it.
And Valafon would have yelled out, "Quasit!" And as he draws his sword and swings it where it was,
Make an attack at disadvantage.
and I will be using Booming Blade. Just in case.
Valafon, you feel an impact as you swing your sword through the now empty air that you can see in front of you. You feel an impact, and then you hear a little shriek as its head separates from its body and becomes visible as the two pieces roll away from each other.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's our plan for invisible creatures, by the way. Kroll runs in circles and tries to find
Bill, you got
Valafon.
fucked up by that thing.
Man,
Spits and goes, fucking vermin.
careful where you do that.
Yeah.
Bill's eyes are like all wide. His one eye's all wide and everything, like looking around really carefully.
Oh, by the way, Bill, did you give yourself 12 hit points?
I did.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Door to the north. Sounds behind it.
Alright.
We should go through here. Did we check this place out yet?
Yes, the place here is the place that had the writing on the wall. Contemplate life,
Yeah.
death comes soon enough.
Yeah, through there and to the north.
Could there be anything under here? Or, like, in them? Or...
Cushions. It seems like it was a place to meditate.
Oh, okay. Are these pillows? Or you said they're cushions, right?
Yep.
I'll take one and put it in my bag.
Nice.
Did you go right then north or just straight north?
Through the cushion room and then north.
Oh, okay.
Do I detect any
Well-
magic within 30 feet? I'm not sure if the door would block it or not.
1 moment.
Spell can penetrate most barriers, but is blocked by 1 foot of stone. 1 inch of common metal.
Valafon, you get a massive detection of both necromantic and conjuration magic coming from the outside of that door.
Conjuration
where-
magic.
This could be where the demons are coming from.
Yes, they said something about a gateway that was letting demons in. This might be it, guys.
Okay, should we
Althea
grab
cracks her
everything?
neck. And she's like, alright, well, if this is where we're going, then let's do this as she, like, barges through the door.
So, in front of you all, there is a shallow meditation pool that fills the room. There is set off from a broad landing edged by a low wrought iron railing. There's a small area that rises just up and out of the water. There are wondrous frescoes along the walls that depict souls gaining the blessings of Lathander, Torm, Helm, and Tyr. Frescoes on one wall have been twisted into abyssal forms surrounding a shimmering portal set in the center of the wall. The pool itself is littered with the mutilated bodies of humans wearing the uniform of Baldur's Gate and Elturel. The swirling water of the pool roils with shadow and is shot through with patches of black ichor where demons have fallen. There is an armored man with a shield slung over his back crouching among the bodies, writhing in pain, hands grasped at his head, eyes screwed shut. His eyes are closed and his hands clutch at a gold helm on his head as if he's trying desperately to claw it off of himself. Unintelligible words spill from his lips, some sounding saintly and solemn and deep, while others resonate with a cruel hissing. You hear him arguing with himself in 2 completely different voices. That one saintly and deep and resonating, the other full of hisses and barks and growls and strange other language. See him writhing around on the floor, and Althea and Kroll, through the portal, you see stretching out a black hellscape around a maze. You can see for hundreds of feet, if not miles out through the portal, an endless maze stretching out as far as you can see on the other side of this portal. Standing off in the distance, you see a vaguely humanoid shape. It seems to be staring directly into the portal at Ulder Ravengard. What y'all want to do?
Made the abyss. No, sorry. No.
Should we, like, kill this guy?
I think we need to help this guy.
How would we get the helmet off?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the helmet that's doing it though. It might be like a psychic type thing.
Oh, wait,
What
is
do I
the portal
have?
below us?
I'm
Or
gonna run
here?
up and try to just pull the helmet off.
Yeah.
What if you wear the helmet after touching it?
The helmet is adhered to him. As you try to yank it off, you hear him shriek in pain.
I feel like we'd be putting him out of his misery as well.
Is there any way to close this portal?
We should put a curtain over it.
So now that you all are closer, does anyone speak Celestial?
I do.
And you
do as
also
well.
speak Abyssal. He is
And
speaking.
Infernal.
He is chanting, switching back and forth between Celestial, the deep resonating voice, and then switching over to Abyssal, that hissing, growling language.
So I still have detect magic up. Can I tell what is keeping this portal open and what is going on with the helm?
Make a religion check.
Religion or Arcana?
Either one will do.
Althea, what is he?
What is he?
Yeah.
That is
This guy?
that is a human man.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That's Uthar.
That's Uthar,
Well, I
right?
mean,
Raven
Althea
Guard.
looks vaguely human as well.
Yeah, and anyone that was at the meeting of a pair of Black Antlers, Kroll, Anacola, and Althea, you would recognize that as older Raven Guard.
And having lived in Baldur's Gate for a long time, I would recognize him as well.
Indeed.
I got a 24.
So,
on
with
my
the
Arcana check.
24, Balafon, Older Raven Guard is currently under the possession of two incredibly powerful entities. One celestial, one abyssal. One a god, the other... With a 24, Balafon, make a history check to go along with that, and or religion.
I'll definitely take history.
That's probably Zerial fighting for her plane.
There
Fighting for
are...
the devils.
There are two, again, extremely powerful entities fighting over control of Older Raven Guard. As you're listening to the chanting and the incantations of the deep resonant voice, you get the impression that Torm himself is channeling through Older Raven Guard, trying to protect him, trying to keep him safe from the immense power of the being that is trying to take him over. Looking through the portal, seeing the maze, seeing the figure floating above it, watching the proceedings, you can tell that a battle between Torm and Baphomet rages inside the mind of Older Raven Guard.
Lovely. Demon Lord and God fighting
said,
over him.
We should kill
Can I tell how to break this?
It is a possession, and not any normal possession. With your 24 Arcana and 16 History, I can tell you that certain types of restorative magics can be used here.
What if we just killed him?
Yeah. I would be able to heal him eventually, but not for at least a couple of days. I'm
What
not
about
there yet.
that cleric who left in the cathedral?
Yeah, the cleric. Wasn't she a specialist in possession?
She was.
I just remember she did what was it, Greater Restoration on me, which is pretty decent level cleric.
Yeah.
Would it be safe to get you here though?
Get her here? Probably not.
Why don't we just take him, right? He's
let's
just
just take him.
mumbling and demon, right?
So, I'm guessing one of two things are going to happen if we take him through this door. Either we take him through the door and go on our way, or the helm kills him.
Only one way to find out, right?
Yep.
I mean, both both options aren't that bad, so let's do it.
I mean, worst case, he dies either way, right? So Bill
Yeah.
walks over and picks him up.
Yeah, that's our plan B.
Yeah.
Bill walks over and picks him up. I need everyone that touches older Raven Guard to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh
Damn it.
no!
Bill!
Does that
I was
include
just-
when I tried to take the helmet off?
Did you said you tried to take it off?
Yeah.
Oh
He did.
yes. Also,
Oh, thank God.
okay.
Can we
So
like slowly
Constitution.
mage hand him out of here by like pushing him?
5 pounds? I don't think he weighs 5 pounds.
Well, you're not lifting him. You're just. Is he floating? Oh, in the air?
No, he is writhing around in that pool of water. The
Oh.
bodies of several other Elter Guard soldiers and paladins littering the water around him as well. He had a sizable force when he entered this room, and now he's the only one that remains. Bill and Kroll, the damage is 6
Oh,
radiant, 8 necrotic, halved down.
Okay.
So 3 and
Oh.
4.
That's not nearly as bad as spitting on a holy symbol.
Oh,
They were very low rolls.
I was gonna say I can just cast protection from evil and good on him.
Yeah, but they did say that it had to be strong magic, and protection only gives you.
Furthermore,
advantage to save.
as you tried to remove Raven
works
Guard from the
directly against
room,
Possession.
real quick, everyone, as you tried to remove Older from the room, the image of that floating, massive, bestial creature seems to glitch forward several hundred feet. It's now halfway between the distance between the portal and all of you. And as that happens, the portal shifts ever so slightly, and you all see
Okay.
massive hands begin to pull themselves up and in through the portal as if they were reaching up from below and lifting themselves up.
Ooh.
And
Can I
What?
can I take like there's guards all on the floor? Can we take
There
one of
are.
the weapons and get it at the hands to try and stop them from coming through?
you start looking around at the bodies.
Looking for like a sword or an axe or something, a mace that I can just throw at the hands.
Bill, as you
I'll-
do that, you see that one of the guards, they have their regular weapons, swords, maces, things of that nature. But as you're going through looking for weapons, you find that one of them was a cleric. He has a pouch full of scrolls.
Oh, there you go.
And as you
Oh.
notice that, one creature lifts itself up and out of the portal. And another,
God damn.
and another.
We can't get away from Minotaurs. They're everywhere. Everywhere we go,
Those-
Minotaur.
Except those aren't skeletons.
Yeah, those are real ones. Yeah.
Right, everyone. Go
Also,
ahead.
sorry, I was just gonna say with the scrolls, I would probably be able to help him, depending on what they are.
Right, everyone. As these 3 beasts pour out of that portal, you hear Ulder suddenly snap upright, and out of his voice, you can all look past and into the portal. You can almost see the creature beyond the portal's mouth beginning to move as Ulder, in that hissing, screeching voice, says, "Stop them." 3 Minotaurs begin charging towards you all, and we are going to roll initiative.
Ooh.
Yes. There we go.
Was I successful in picking up Older?
You were able to pick him up. Yeah, it hurt,
Got
but
it.
you were able to pick him up.
Story of my life, apparently.
Does it feel like it's gonna continue to hurt as long as he holds him, or is
Yep.
it just like the initial time?
Every round you hold him with that helmet.
Oh, Jesus.
So you
We're
said
gonna
this
be
was,
safe there and say I just
You
eat him
said-
right behind me, so I'm not holding on to him anymore.
Yeah, we're gonna need to make a sling or something so we can carry him without touching him.
you said he was
We
being possessed. Protection from evil good works directly on possession. Are you saying that protection from evil good would be completely ineffective on this possession?
If he has advantage on a save, but we don't know if he even makes saves.
Well, it sounded like he was being protected from
Those
the
two,
possession.
a demon and an angel, essentially, a celestial.
Yeah.
Arguing
Not even a
in his
celestial,
head.
a god.
Oh,
Yeah.
arguing in his head. I don't know what protection from good and evil are going to do there.
That
Yeah, he's
actually might.
immune. If anyone tried to possess him, he would be immune, but he only has advantage on saves now.
Althea, do you attempt protection from good and evil on him?
Uh,
no reason not to.
Fuck it, yeah, I do.
I mean, we're in the middle of combat, but otherwise.
I think she did it before.
Oh, before. Okay, very good.
Okay.
Yeah, she mentioned it. She mentioned doing it before everyone touched it.
These Minotaurs are gonna have an easy time with me. I'm already like 2/3 dead.
Oh god.
All right,
Do you-
Kroll, you are up first.
All right. So Kroll will move to the middle. And let's see.
I feel like Lulu has opinions, so I rolled her initiative.
All right, so I'm gonna attack with the Moon Touch. Well, I'm raging first. Sorry, I need to do that first with my bonus action. Then I'm attacking with the Moon Touched. $25.
25 hits.
Okay, then I'm also going to be doing a trip attack with it. And that should be it for that. Let me... So for 15.
15. All right. It does fail its deck save. Its strength save. The water is difficult terrain.
Oh, okay, so it's shallow.
Yes.
My bad.
Difficult is what, half movement?
Correct. Okay. Anything else for
Okay.
Kroll?
Yeah, one more hit.
14 just hits.
Ooh, sweet. And you said that he's down or he's saved?
He is down. Advantage on the roll.
Okay. All right.
Nice. Okay, another 15.
So 15. And I think that's it.
Okay. Kroll, the one that you've been attacking, slowly gets up to its feet and lets out this primal roar and recklessly attacks you.
Recklessly?
Recklessly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they're like part Vibrarian. Like how goblins are rogues.
Kroll, that is a 24 to hit you.
Yeah, that hits.
13 slashing you take.
Raging is slashing part of that. I take.
Yep, halved.
I'm resistant.
So you take only 6.
Okay. All right.
Balafon.
So -6.
Bonus action Blade Song. That's my last one for the day. And which will let me get to here, even over the difficult terrain. And then I am casting Lightning Bolt.
Nice.
Oh, baby.
Oh,
I think you can
okay.
predict the path,
Mhm.
the direction it's casting.
This is the perfect scenario for Lightning Bolt. Oh my god, it's an amazing rolls. Holy shit.
Two fail, one success. All right.
One success is up here.
Looks like it. Yep.
Okay, I'm not wasting a second level silvery barbs on it. And Ebon Star will fly in here beside me and give advantage against the next person that's attacking this one in the bottom.
Bill, you are up.
Bill,
Okay,
don't give
clear.
enough. I'm gonna run right up here. And there you go. And I'm gonna try and grapple the northernmost one.
Okay. Athletics. Ooh.
Or as I'm running up there, rage.
Okay.
Then grapple.
That is a success.
And then I'll use my second of the extra attack to use my fillet to try and hit the middle Minotaur.
hit.
I hope so.
15. Nice.
Damage.
Bill, that one does die.
Yeah.
Sweet.
One second.
That's it. Bonus action, movement.
Yep. Awesome. Rhea is going to step around Lulu and take aim with her. Actually, no. Rhea's going to step around Lulu.
Be careful. Don't touch him.
She is going to. Can she make it there? She was right behind Lulu. 15. Nope, she can't quite make it there. She is going to make it to right there and take a crossbow bolt shot at that guy.
It'll be an advantage.
22's a hit. 14 piercing.
Oh, nice. Max damage.
Right, Althea.
I'm going to go ahead and let's see if I do it on there. I'm gonna cast Wall of Fire, targeting these two. And it would be DC 21 for the save.
Which one?
Wall of Fire on targeting both of them.
Nice. Okay.
It'll just be kind of like right on them right there. It'll like start here and just kind of go out this way.
Actually, better to do it along.
You mean like here?
But then we
Yeah,
can't.
because it has to have a hot side and a cold side, and everything within 10 feet of the hot side.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna do it here, and just as long as they're standing in it, they're gonna keep taking damage from it.
Yeah, fair. Yeah,
This way we can
Man.
also.
Well, the one that's grappled isn't going anywhere. So
yeah.
I mean, I guess I can put it here. It doesn't really make that much of a difference.
I was just saying we could we could grapple if it's on this side, or not grapple. We could flank if it's on this side. Otherwise,
Yeah,
we can't really.
Don't worry about. I mean, I don't think it's gonna matter.
And, all right, I'll put it there, and I'll face it towards them and away from us.
Okay.
Obviously they're not in it.
Please, I assume you're sliding that north.
Yeah, I would slide it north to the point where it wouldn't be hitting you.
Yep.
It's just like, you know what? Fuck Valifon. Bye.
I roll damage for it.
Ooh. Oh, that is really high rolls.
The DC is 21 for it.
21 against 35.
It's just 30.
Just 30. Okay.
Make sure to fix your
The
spell.
shield has a DC 21.
They both fail.
The shield.
yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I would hope they would fail that. DC 21. Let's see. And I don't want them to run away from said wall. You're already grappling that one. So I'm just gonna go down to here. And kind of just
Grapple
block
it.
this one. Well, I used my action to cast the spell, so.
Well,
Missed opportunity.
if you'd stayed away from that one, if it had moved. Oh no, I didn't cast. Never mind. I cast lightning bolt. I've gotten used to casting booming blade every attack.
Yeah, I'll go right there, and that'll be my turn.
Okay. Lulu is going to fly over to Ulder and start looking around at him, very concerned, flying around his head, talking to him. She recognizes the celestial that he is speaking, and she is very concerned with him. She is flying around him, trying to talk to him unsuccessfully. That is her turn.
Oh,
Nicola.
that's so sad.
Or Lulu.
I don't think I can because I would get here and then 15, 25, and then I can't really go anywhere. Ugh, that's annoying.
Where are
Yeah,
you trying to go?
over here, but I can't get there.
When you say
so
over
when I-
here, I can't. You're not.
Oh, I'm
doing
sorry.
anything.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was pointing. I was dragging my token around. I wanted to go here. My bad.
Oh.
I forgot dragging it doesn't show you. Sorry about that. Yeah, I wanted to go here and then here, but I can't actually get there.
Yeah. So
even if I
attack the
could.
one down to the south instead.
Yeah, I know, but we're all attacking that one.
Yeah, and
that
all
one's also
attacking something is a good plan.
No, but like then everyone's down there. So whatever. I'll go. Okay, I'm gonna go.
I mean, I
right
can
here.
move him down there when you kill the other one, guys. You're all acting like I can't control him.
Yeah, I'll just go. Whatever. Fine. I'll go here, and then I'll punch it twice.
That is a hit, and it has 1 hit
18.
point left.
Okay. Yeah,
Peer, peer pressure. There we go.
And then that just took 10, 20. My last bit of movement, I move here. That's it.
Okay. Ulder, you all see him stop his writhing for a moment and focus extremely hard. The celestial coming from him is the only voice you hear for a few seconds. And then the abyssal shrieking begins one more and he doubles over in pain. Bill, the one that you have grappled, is going to recklessly swing its giant-ass axe at your face. Is it 16 to hit?
No.
Oh, reckless attack. Oh,
AC
16 was the
down.
advantage.
Yeah. 16 was the advantage? Yeah,
Yep.
AC down.
Awesome. Okay. Brings us to Kroll.
It takes more damage from Firewall.
Nice. I feel like it would have stepped out if it could.
It's grappled. That's
Oh, it
movement to
is, right?
0.
Movement to 0.
Where's it going? Yeah.
So it can take that 30 damage again if it fails the DC. Or take half.
Dex saving throw result is only a 5.
Yeah, so he takes another 30.
He goes up in flames. Alright, everyone. So, from the other side of that portal, you see... Well, you can't see. The flame is still there. Once the
I'll
Minotaurs
drop
are
the
dead, do you
flame.
drop it?
Yeah, I drop it.
We blow on it really hard.
So, older Ravenguard still writhing in agony behind you all. You see the enormous figure just begin walking on the air above the labyrinth, slowly at first, until it drops onto all fours and begins a rushing gallop towards the portal.
Oh fuck.
We are going to go ahead and call it a session here.